Hey, what's up everybody? It's Lee Weisberg again, and for my emergency preparedness video, I'm going to pick something that is a little bit scarier. It's actually an active shooter, and it's something that we all need to think about because it happens nowadays, and we see it on the news, and we need to be prepared for what could possibly happen if there is an active shooter in your work of business or the mall or just any public venue or area. And there's 3 steps to actually dealing with an active shooter. So there's hide, there is run, and there is fight. Okay? So the first thing that you should do is run. So if you hear that there's an active shooter where you are located, or your business, has a protocol of going over the intercom and announcing secretively that something is amiss and you should be prepared and get out of the building if you can. So you run and you go to the nearest exit if possible, and on your way to the exit you need to make sure you can bring people who are next to you out with you. Don't leave them there, but if they're second guessing what's going on, you can't, stop for them and, forcibly remove them. You need to try and convince them very quickly and urgently that something is wrong, you need to get out, there's an exit close, get out of the building. And then the other thing that you can do is when you exit the building, make sure that you stop anybody else from actually going into that building that you recognize, or that even that you don't recognize, but you know that they're going to go into there very discreetly, and don't make it too obvious that there's an active shooter unless it's life or limb. Okay, you need to do what's possible to save other people if you've already gotten out. And when you're leaving the building, make sure not to grab your belongings, because your physical possessions don't really matter. Your body and other people's bodies need to be out of the building. And, safety is number 1. So the first thing that you got to do is run. If there's an exit, get out, bring other people with you, make sure that you can get out of the building. Number 2, hide. If you're in a cubicle in the center of a room or on a high-story building and there's not an exit and the guy's already there, make sure that you are either in a locked room and you don't allow the shooter to enter the room. Okay, you barricade it, you make sure that he can't get in, and hopefully there's other people with you, the same kind of protocol. Well, if you can bring somebody, tell them to come with you. It's not safe. You gotta bring them with you. Okay, close the door, lock it, barricade it, don't let anybody get in. Sometimes the shooter may pretend to be the police and say everything is okay, and you'd be like, oh, it's the cops, he says he's the cops, but you can't physically see him through the door. Maybe it's the gunman and he's trying to trick you, and then you open the door and then sadly you get shot and the other people that you're with get shot. So unless you are 100% sure that it is not him, don't open that door for anybody. You need to turn your cell phones off too if you're in hiding, okay? Don't have any noise, you need to be silent, you need to be still, and if he hears something, he's going to come your way, okay? Don't make any noises, turn off your cell phone, put it on vibrator, and if you can't make any noises, but you can use your cell phone, make sure to dial 911 and just leave it sitting there so that way the operator can hear what's going on and they can track your phone and know what's going on in the building and how to help and what to do and to send the squad in. And sometimes doors have windows, so you need to make sure that if you can, put a piece of paper or something that will obscure the view into the room. So sometimes with my workplace, we put up a green piece of paper that will block the window, that if police are coming by, they realize that green means that everything is clear and nobody's hurt inside the room. We put up a red paper if, somebody's hurt or shot, but, the room is secure and it's got the green or red sheet so nobody can see and everything is locked. So they're going to go and handle the business with the shooter and make sure everything's okay. And the last thing is you fight. So God forbid that you are put in the situation that the gunman has found you, you can't stop him anymore, the door won't lock or it opens your way, and you are now face to face with the guy with the gun or whatever it may be that's going to happen. He's going to kill you. He's going to do whatever he needs to do. You need to fight him, all right? And the people with you, you grab what you can. You grab extinguishers, you grab chairs, you grab pencils, you grab pens, plates, anything you can see. You stop this guy and you disarm him. You commit to what you're doing, okay? You make sure that if you're going to physically interact with him, you need to go with it. You know, just keep attacking him till he is down, the weapon is disarmed, or you get advanced help to settle the situation, okay? So remember, if there's a gunman, you got to run, hide, or fight, all right? You need to prepare yourself for these situations because they happen nowadays and they're scary. And by watching this video, hopefully I've at least prepared you a little bit into what to do if something happens and a gunman is in your office, workplace, or public venue. Okay?